It's the battle of the singlets. Now, who is going to come out on top? Today's challenge is between the Lululemon, the Craft Hypervent Pro, and the North Face Summit Series from their trail running line. So let's get into it. So the first product I got here is the first one I got. Now this is a Craft Hypervent Pro. Now there's a lot that goes into these, and any real runner knows how important any single piece of gear goes, and why it's so important, because we've all had bad gear, and from now on, let's just buy good gear, and I'm here to help you out and hopefully give you some knowledge when you go into your purchase for this upcoming running season. Now is the time to start planning your races. Now is the time to start getting your gear in order, so let's get started. Retail on one of these, $60. This is 90% polyester, 10% elastane. It weighs 91 grams, which is heavier than the other ones. I'll let you know that right off the bat. So there's 5 color options. I also have this one in a black. It looks great. This color especially is really cool. There's like a different fade on the back, and I really like that back feature too. So there's 5 different color options on the website. There's a green, there's a blue, there's a white, there's a black, and I think there's some other one. But the build quality and the seam placement is very unique. So again, like you'll see this V taper on the back, which looks really awesome. These diagonal slats look really cool. So it's just not your typical singlet. It's gonna be stand out from the other ones, and you want to be excited when you get out to run. You want to be like, yes, I get to wear my like really cool singlet. Like, people think that these small things don't matter. They do. Everything matters when it comes down to running. So. But I also got to be honest with you. The cons on this, and some of these are pretty big deals. Like, there's no reflective elements on this, which I think is a strike on this one, honestly. Now, it's not the biggest deal, because when you're running in a singlet, it's generally going to be pretty sunny and nice outside, but that's not always the case. It's just nice to have that feature when you might be outside at, whatever. Maybe you're doing a midnight moose run, you're doing something like that, but the shoulder openings on this one are not as smooth as the competitors. So, over a long distance, if you're wearing a pack, and I'm a trail runner, so these are a little bit rougher than the others. Now, I can do a direct comparison right now. So take a look at this seam on the shoulder, and then take a look at this one from Lululemon, and tell me which one is going to be more comfortable. Obviously, it's going to be the Lululemon, but the Lululemon is also a little bit more pricey. So moving on. There's no split hem on this. Now, the split hem goes a long way with me. I just like when you don't have to tuck in a shirt and it doesn't really ride up too high. Anything that's like a slim fit product, which Craft is. Craft basically caters to Northern European type bodies, which are generally a little taller and a little bit more slim fit. But also keep in mind, this fits a little bit smaller than normal, so I would say go up from your normal size. Now, I got a medium. This fit me right when I got it, before I started like lifting weights and stuff, and now it doesn't really fit me as well. I'll still wear it, but I wish I got a large, So go up one size. One of the great things about this is that I got it half price, so I wouldn't really be buying any of these if I didn't get deals on them. So. Let's go to the Lululemon Fast and Free singlet. Okay, retail $74, 100% recycled polyester. Now they're trying to score a lot of points with these ESG, Sustainable Development Goals. It's one of the lightest weight products and the softest products I've ever felt. It's only 64 grams. I'm going to roll this up into a little ball and show you how tiny this thing is. Like, this is great product for traveling. It's a great product for, it'll dry really quickly. It's a slim fit product. It looks fantastic. It's got reflective detailing that's really smartly laid out. Now let's take a look at them actually really quickly. Now, I know you're not going to be able to see too much out of this, but I did a couple like modeling poses with all these, so you can take a look at those if you really want to get a better glimpse of how they actually look on the side, because these are honestly really hard to find. You're not going to be getting these in your running room stores or in sports experts kind of thing, but the reflective details are perfectly laid out. The stitching and the fabric design is really cool. There's like I don't know how much detail we can see on this camera, but there's like this big oval that goes down the back, so you can tell it's a very premium product just by looking at it really up close. And you might have to get up close to one of these to really see what it looks like. It's just super soft. There's no tough spots whatsoever, so it's going to be great without a pack. With a pack, it doesn't really matter. The cons, there's not that many color options. I just checked the website again, lululemon.ca. There's only black available now, so it's either you got the red when the red was out, or you got the black now, and that's basically all their color options. When they're gone, so you kind of gotta find one and get one. It's super pricey. It's like 74 bucks for a singlet. Like, who spends that kind of money? The only reason I got that is because I got a $50 Lululemon gift card for Christmas. Now, another con is I just don't like this brand. For whatever reason, Lululemon just does not hit home with me. I just don't like the brand at all, but I'll give this singlet some points right here because it's not branded very heavily. Like, the only Lululemon logo is right in the back. Now, I guess people know it's Lululemon because they have some distinct features, like right on the top shoulder, top left shoulder, there's these little like three spots. So I guess if you're like a Lulu fanatic, you'll know that's a Lululemon thing. But, you know, I would not have bought this if I didn't have that gift card. But I'm happy I did because, you know, $50 off, which made this only like 30, 40 bucks for me, which, you know, I'll take that any day. Moving on, North Face Summit Series High Run Trail Tank. Oh yeah, this is going to be the most feature rich. So, $90 retail on this one. Whoa. 100% recycled polyester knit mesh with what North Face is calling Flash Dry Pro. So, all of these are going to dry pretty quickly, and this one is also super lightweight, 68 grams, so only 4 grams heavier than the uber lightweight Lululemon. So, you know, I could do another ball test with this. It's got, you know, basically fits in the palm of a somewhat large hand. I've worn this the most trail running because it's called the trail running tank top, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. But again, anything that gets you pumped up to go running is a huge bonus. And this plays a massive part in the psychology of running because the hardest part of running is, for a lot of people, just to actually get your shoes on and start. So, great with the pack. It's got top-notch reflective touches. And these are like white logos. So, take a look at that. It looks white, but it's actually like bright reflection when you shine a light at it. Now, I see these reflective logos when I read at night in bed. It's like I go with the headlight on, and you can just see the Lululemon and like North Face, all these logos popping out at you. And the distinct one really I get is the Summit Series logo on the back. Now, it's got a very premium quality feel. It's got the split hem, which is really awesome. It looks cool, and it's more functional because, you know, you don't have to tuck it in, and it doesn't ride up as much. So that split hem, this is the only one that has the split hem. And I'm a huge fan of the split hem. So, you know, this scores a lot of points with me. So, bonded neck opening. One of the unique features about the North Face is that it's got this like taped inside seam of the, this is the front of the neck, and it's also got it on the back, on the rear, on the waist. So this is going to keep it down, and it's like a nice feeling thing that's not going to like tug or anything, so it's not going to like get sweaty and like kind of tug on you where you're going to like feel it and it's going to be annoying. The inner tags are a little bit hard to cut. Now, I promised I'd do a deep dive, so this is what you're going to get. I like to cut off all the tags on the inside. I don't know if you guys do the same, but I definitely do it. And another con about this one is that the logo, it's just over-logoed, so it doesn't look very cool. Like, I don't like looking like a freaking NASCAR driver, like I'm advertising for North Face. Like, there's one logo. There's another Summit Series logo. On the back, there's the Summit Series logo. And again, on the back, there's another North Face logo. You could do with just one of these, you know? Like, I appreciate the reflective touches, but it's a little much. In the end, these are all high-quality products, and I like them all. I don't really, if I'm using them as part of my running gear now, it's a high quality product, just the fact that I'm still using it. I filtered out a lot of bad gear, but to be honest with you, I'm going to go with the Lululemon Fast and Free Singlet. It's the most comfortable, it's the lightest weight, so it's going to be just a perfect product for running in the summer. And I've basically replaced all my t-shirts with tank tops because once you go for the high-end tank tops, I don't even think you can go back. Now, I'd be interested in testing a Nike Aerolite tank because that's the next one that I really want to test. So if you want to see me do a review on the Nike, just subscribe, like, and maybe I can get a one to review just for the channel. Anyways, we'll see you next time, guys, and happy running. Peace out.